Welcome to another episode of High and Wide. Today we are joined by Sneha Garodia, who is the founder of Floved Memories by Floved, and she has turned her personal story into a powerful brand. Is beauty really about the glowing skin, or is it about how we feel from within? This is what we are going to discuss with Sneha today. Welcome, Sneha. Welcome to High and Wide. It's a pleasure to have you here today.
Thank you so much. Even I'm very happy to be a part here. So I'm really very happy. Thanks for calling me and thanks for having me here.
Thank you. Acha, Sneha, before even I speak about your entrepreneurial journey or about the Floved, okay, I want to know how your journey started. So basically, you are in architecture, right? And you have more than 12 years of experience, and you also worked in, reputed companies, right? So how did you end up being an entrepreneur? Tell me your journey.
So yes,
Okay.
I am an interior designer by profession. So I was very nicely, very happily doing my job. So when I shifted to Bangalore after my marriage, I started working with Hecker. So it's a German brand. And then after that, after a gap of 3 years, I started with joined another company, which was Livespace. Then I conceived, and that is the reason I took my maternity leave. So again, when Danaya was born, after 1.5 years, I joined back again the Livespace. Joining after a gap of 1.5 year was little tough for me because everything changed. But then still I was able to survive. But after a span of 4 months, the COVID hit. So there was when I have to take a stop, because when I got to know the daycare is getting closed, so I didn't had any option than to resign. So the very next day I had resigned when I got to know the daycare is not open. So because one of where we are, like, it was only 3 of us who stays here. So it was me, my husband and Tanaya, and definitely we couldn't afford my husband to take a break. So we decided mutually that let me take a break. Then that time I conceived again. So it was for my second baby, and everything was like around, but for me also it was very different staying at home, because since childhood I was always working. So like after I had passed my 10th standard, I think I started working, giving tuitions to kids and all. So it was a very different experience for me. Definitely I was enjoying motherhood, but at the same time that pressure ki I'm not earning, that frustration that what I'm doing, I'm just getting up and I'm doing nothing. I'm just taking care of kids. There is a routine which I was following. So that frustration was there. And then that frustration actually came out, like you see now, volcano is there which erupts. So last May I could feel that every day it's a volcano which is erupting. So then I thought, it's actually a high time and I really should start doing it. So definitely I can't start again with my job, because with one kid it was very difficult. Being an interior designer in Bangalore, you have to have a lot of site meeting. Then you have many other things which you need to do. The clients is always ready to visit the home, visit the place after 6 o'clock or something. So those were the problem which I was facing, because even the daycare was shut that time. So the going back to interior, that time I was not thinking that it is a good option. So I started with the thought that what should we do. Then I just, for a month I was just sitting, and then I was thinking that what is the problem what people will be facing, or what is the problem which I genuinely face. So definitely the skincare was the thing which I usually face, because like since childhood I had not used any beauty products apart from lipstick or a very known brand, the cream. So which nowadays many people will not be using. So that was the only thing which used to suit my skin. So I was like, maybe like me there are many people who are just into with the natural ingredients. Like I remember my mother applying malai, milk, bread, and all those things only is what I had always applied. To my kids also I was applying the same. So I was like, maybe this is something which people is more concerned about. And so I thought it's okay, if I can't join office, let me start something from home. So at least I will not regret that I didn't do anything. So yes, I started with skincare, and that is the thought, and that is the reason why Gorgeous you actually started.
Okay. Yeah, I can understand and also relate to, because for every mother, this is a struggle, right? Getting back to work. And especially when COVID hit, yeah, it was like, you can't get back to work. You have to be there at home all the time. And
Correct.
financially becoming independent was already we were doing that and not able to do that anymore is, I think somewhere it hits everybody.
Very
Right? What was your state of mind when you started your entrepreneur journey? Because when you start a journey like this, right, you have a lot of challenges, right? And financially, though, you have big challenges. So what was your state of mind then? Array, why did I start, or should I have started later? Was that you were going around for this?
So for this, actually, what I was thinking is like everyone definitely, first I'll tell you what everyone was telling me when I thought this, that I should be doing something. So many people around me were like, the kids are small, don't start it now. Maybe you can do it later, or something was there. So that was not a very nice push. Maybe definitely they were good in their point, but then my idea was like, ki, abhi, let me start in small, and gradually when they are growing, maybe this will also grow. What if I don't start? And I know what mind I was going through, what a frustration was building. So I was like, if I don't start it now and if I do it later, maybe I'll be very frustrated. Maybe I'll not get that idea also that time. I'll not be in that position. So I was thinking, let me start. It's okay if I can give only 1 hour. So gradually when they are growing, I can grow my business.
And also entrepreneurial journey is a very long journey. So you learn, one by one.
Correct.
Yeah.
You learn with a lot of mistakes what you do.
True. Right. There is also a saying, na, ki, more than success, you should fail because you learn more. Because in success, you don't get to learn.
Definitely. I remember with what you are saying now, like even when people, sometimes it happens that if people are demotivating you now, or if they are seeing something which is not in your favor, that actually motivates you. I remember talking to my cousin, and then as like, I regret that I am not able to join back office. Then I was like, it's okay. That is something which I really can't do. But then if I don't do right now, I'll regret it later, because right now nothing is stopping me. It's like I can spend on the raw materials. I can do any training, whatever is required. So there's nothing which has been stopping me. So let me at least give it a try so that I don't regret that I didn't do anything.
Right. Well said. Well said.
You.
Okay, Sneha, tell me about the flubbed. Okay, so how do you pronounce it basically?
It's flubbed.
It's flubbed, right? So flubbed is feeling loved,
Yes.
if I'm not wrong. So how did that, term come into your mind? How did that spark come that, okay, this is what I'm going to name my products?
Okay, so I'll tell you with this, like definitely for this, I'll give the credit to my husband Rangesh for both the names basically.
Okay.
So initially we started the name with Gorgeous You. So randomly we were sitting and I was like, no, I'm making the product, so definitely we should have a name. So he just randomly told, okay, let's make it Gorgeous You. I was like, yeah, I love this name. So we started with that. We have continued that with for around 2.5 to 3 years. And after that, when we were expanding our business, we thought that there's a lot of, like, we needed trademarks, and there are a lot of certificates which was being required. So for that, we need to do the registration. So the Gorgeous You was not available. Then again, that cycle of getting the name was, we started with that. So we had come up with many different names, but when we were researching, again, those were being taken care, already taken.
Okay.
So it was like, no, let's take the name, let's consider the name which we associate with. So then we made a list of it, what is the thing which we want people to know about it, or maybe what is the ingredient we were thinking, if we can name it with some ingredient, or maybe the feeling. So the love was something which till now I say that now my brand is my third baby. So because the way I love now my kids, I love my brand. So my husband was like, we have to definitely take this love, consider this love in mind, and then make the name out of it. Then we came with the name Flubbed, which is like feel loved. So it's like made with love for the people to love themselves and their family and friends.
Okay. That's really lovely of you. And the way you said it was so loving.
Thank you.
Okay, Sneha, probably, see, you would have done a lot of trials for your product, right? So when the first product got success, so how did you feel?
Okay, so again a long story.
And also, after how many trials was the success you saw?
Okay, so again a long story which will make it short. So when I decided about I have to make a skincare, again the selection was really tough. What should I try with? So then there was I thought that let's make it very simple basically. So I thought one will be, Kevin will keep it with the lip balm. So the lip balm was the first product what I made, and along with that, so lip balm, I'll tell you that it was a success. I didn't do much of trial also, because lip balm is made with something which very regular ingredients, and then you just need to make a blend with nice oils and nice butters, and the lip balm is formed. So that was a success definitely. But the other was there, it was not a very nice success, I guess, because of the weather what I have chosen. So it was the body butter. So because I told you, I used to always apply this malai and cream. So I was thinking, let me make something for the body. So I made a body butter, which definitely I loved it because it was my dry skin, and but then when I was giving it to people to check, to try it, this is what I actually do. Like, let me come back with how I
formulate the product.
How I formulated my product. So definitely it was like a lot of trials and a lot of experiments. But once it was being formed, I used to try it on myself. I used to try it on my husband, and then I used to give it to my close friends. So some people say that the fragrance is more or something. So definitely I was open to feedback, and then I was considering all those things. I remember few of my friends, one of my bhabhi, like if I can name them, so Priya, then Ruchi bhabhi, they were like very nice, very supportive for me in this journey. They used to try each and every product of mine, and they give me a very nice feedback. It's like, this is what it's more, and all those things. So then the products come. Now with the body butter, what happened, the biggest mistake what I did, I launched it in the month of summer. And that body butter was only loaded with oils and butters. So when people were applying, they were feeling it very greasy. So that was a heartbreaking, because I thought, I have put so much of mine, so much of money also, because that time I was not earning. So I was fully dependent on my husband. So spending a little was also was giving me little guilt, I'm wasting his money. So, but then I just made it, people were feeling it greasy. I was like, why is this happening? Why people? So I tested a lot, but then still it was feeling greasy. So I thought maybe I have selected the wrong product. Let me switch to other. So I'll tell you why I started with a bath product. So as I told, I was a mother of two that time. Just Kyanch was like very small, and then I was also 2 years plus. So the only time when I was getting a me time, self-love which I can do, was inside the bathroom when I'm taking shower. So I thought maybe many women like me, many mothers like me is also having a me time only in the bathroom. So I was like, I have to start with the bath product.
You get a me time.
Yeah, of course. You get the me time there. So it's like, you can pamper yourself, you can feel beautiful. So then my idea of bath product started from there. And then I have taken this body butter as a side. I thought maybe this formulated didn't work for me. Let's start with some other product. But now with the success, the body butter, which was not hit that time, it was super hit in the month of winter. So because when you start something, you don't realize. So that was one of my mistake, to launch a body butter which is fully loaded with butters and oil in the month of summer. So that was a learning.
It's a big learning, of course.
It's a big learning. And then even that happened, like all of a sudden, I actually forgot also that there was some product which was very nice, which I have launched, but then it was not hit. But suddenly what happened, like one of my cousin, Varsha, so she called me, and then she just asked me, Sneha, you make all these natural products. So a cousin of mine has a very skin allergy and all those things. Do you mind making something for her? Then the idea of the body butter clicked. Oh yeah, there is one. So I thought of me launching it again. It was a big hit. Like people till now wait for me to make it like October month, November month, so that I can make it and I can sell it.
Okay, nice. See, one mistake led it to one success, and also you made another product.
Yes. the idea. Yeah, definitely.
Lovely. So beauty industry is booming right now. right? So to make yourself, to make the fluffed products, very, very much relevant to the market. So what do you do?
Relevant to the market, first, what my idea is like, as I told you, I used to communicate people, used to see people like what is there lacking in the market or what they actually want. So like I have many friends, families, I talk to them, I ask them what is the problem, what you are facing. So accordingly I select the products and then I do research, I make that.
Okay.
So this is something which is actually different, I guess, what Fluffed is doing. Definitely there is a competitive market. There's a lot of old this brands which are working since ages, and there are new brands also, so which is happening. But then I definitely don't I know that I can't compare it with them because mine is like bootstrapped, and then at least till now I will definitely not be able to compete with them. But my idea is like I need to be better, or I need to make a better product the next day also, so that whoever are using my product, my customers are very happy, and they know that they are using the right product.
And I also think the different about Fluffed is what's going in.
Yes, that is very important. So because it's my baby, it's my third baby, so I know what I have to put, and then it's been made with all love and care. Like it says na, handmade with love. Actually, it's handcrafted with love.
Nice. Yeah, there is lot of new brands which is upcoming right now, and everybody is very keen in trying the new brands. Take care. Now one new brand has come and we will think, okay, let's try this and see how it is, right? So like that, I mean, how are people facing about Fluffed? Because sustainability is becoming a challenge, and second, the luxury in the products.
Correct.
Right? So how do you see that?
So basically, as you told now, people like to use the other products. So definitely, even me, like when Fluffed was not there, I used to try a lot of product. And as I told you, nothing suits me. So definitely it fascinates, the packaging and the especially the packaging, I guess, which fascinates and which let us choose. We are seeing something.
That is the first thing which attracts us and probably buy.
Correct. So we buy it, but then do you really use those products is my question. There are many times happen that now we buy it but then we don't use it.
मेरे साथ भी बहुत हुआ है. मैं ले लेती हूँ, हाँ भाई कितना अच्छा दिख रहा है, I'll take it, and then after 2-3 uses I feel okay, no, this is not my it doesn't suit my skin, or this is not my go.
Correct. So for my it same happens like ना अच्छा लग रहा है, आप लेके आ जाओ, अपने शेल्फ में रख दो. Sometimes you'll feel कि कल यूज करेंगे, ये फिनिश हो जाता है तब यूज करेंगे, but you don't end up using it, and maybe you start using it but then you don't finish that product. True. I remember in my childhood I was very concerned for my hair also, because skin के लिए तो I was concerned, so I used to apply milk and all. So hair के लिए तो I remember I'll buy, every time I go for a haircut, I'll buy a product, I'll use it 1-2 times and then I'll give it to my mother. So she was the only one who used to finish all my products.
I do that now, I give it to my husband.
Yeah, so this is what I actually don't want Fluffed. So I want people, if they are buying, maybe you will get a very fancy packaging in the market, but then I know that if any person is buying our product, he will finish it.
So that's more important.
That is more important, because getting a product, keeping it in the shelf is not important, but to finish that product and finish yourself. As we both were giving it, you were giving it to husband, I was giving it to mother. So they have to finish, but then we finishing is a big thing. And getting a repeated customer is a plus and is a win actually.
Yeah, actually that is the win, I guess, at the end of the day for any kind of a product people buy, right? Nice. So about the labeling. So right now today, how the buyers are buying is seeing the labels, okay, which says no parabens, sulfate free, cruelty free, this free, that free. I don't know what information goes, here. I'm not sure even people actually know what is paraben free or sulfate free. So first, I would like you to tell me about it. And then, is this labeling, because of such kind of a labeling, are also brands creating such products because they want to label something like that?
Okay. So for this, I would like to say what we do with our kids. We teach them, and then they remember those things.
Yeah.
So nowadays, the marketing strategy is people had taught the layman that paraben and sulfate is not good.
Mm.
So definitely it's not good. These are the things which are being used to reduce on the cost of the product, to increase the shelf life. So those are the things, and definitely it will be harmful. Maybe it's not harmful all of a sudden, but gradually when you're using those products, it will be harmful for your skin. And because skin is something which definitely we are not eating those things, but then our skin is eating. So it will gradually it will create a problem. So it's the marketing agency. What they are doing is they are training the people about only the sulfate and the paraben. They are not training about other things. So when you are reading an ingredient, people definitely now they will say, it's paraben free, it's good. It's sulfate free, it's good. So what the marketing agencies of the particular brand they are doing is they are not using these names, but then they are using some other names which the consumers are not aware of. So even these are harmful. The other chemicals which are used, those are also harmful, but people don't know about it, so they are purchasing it.
Okay. There is a buzzword which is going around in the market, which is called clean beauty. And clean beauty is very much different for each one of us. Few people think it's paraben free, sulfate free. For few people, it's cruelty free. And few people, it is only they see only the formulation. So it's very different to each one of them. So what do you think? What is a clean beauty?
So clean beauty is something, what I feel is, it's free from all harmful things. So it's not only about the chemicals, but it's about harmful in all the things. In fact, the natural ingredients also, if not put in a right quantity, it is harmful. Like if I say that now this paratha is there, it's very healthy, you can eat it, but you can't eat it. It will create a problem if you're eating 10 or 20. So even a natural product, if it is not used in a proper measurements, it will be harmful. So clean beauty is definitely something natural, but then with the right ingredient. Even it can have few chemicals, because for our body chemical is required, but that should be in a right proportion that it will not harm the skin.
So when it comes to, beauty, there are two strong movements right now. Okay? One is towards the sustainability, clean formation, eco-friendly packaging. People see this and buy, or else people go towards the traditional making of the products, right? So how is Floved here?
So Floved is basically, I can tell you that it's more of traditional way, and a little of sustainability also, and eco packaging also. Generally in beauty products, we can't do a lot of eco packaging, but then considering that we need to give back to the environment, whatever is possible, we are doing that. And traditional way, yes, what our dadi, nani used to do is like applying milk, then butters, the oil. So, and then the ingredients like turmeric, coffee, the herbs, so rose petals and all these things. So this is what Floved is. It's taking out the tradition of the plants and all, and then making it in a modern way, so that people will use it, they can smell. Up now, if I'm giving you a product which is only turmeric, you will not like to use it. So there is a blend of turmeric and calendula, which is very nice, and then it's been packed in our turmeric soap and scrubs. So giving tradition, giving in a modern look is what Floved is doing.
Okay, so do you find any kind of challenges giving it in a traditional way? Because there is a lot buzz saying, in the traditional way, the sustainability is less and the cost effective is more. So do you also feel that?
So definitely, if you are paying something, you are getting the good, is what everyone feel. So the same, if you are using the traditions thing, that is oil, butters and the ingredients like this, it will make your product little expensive. So it will not be. So our product is not, it's luxury and affordable. So because we use the right ingredients, the right traditional thing, so definitely the raw material costing is more. It adds to the production cost. So it is little expensive, but yet affordable and luxury. When people use it, people feel loved. Actually, people feel loved using it.
Yeah, but also when it comes to affordable, yes, people are affordable these days, but at the same time, when they are getting satisfaction about the product, then probably they'll keep buying it again and
That
again,
is there,
right?
because now people are okay to spend for a nice product,
Yes,
and for a product which has been made with natural things. Like nowadays, there are so many people who are moving to organic.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
the thing same onion which you'll be getting in 10 rupees, maybe in organic you'll be getting it 15. So people are okay. They have that mindset that because there's so much of pollution, there's so much of things what we are already consuming. So people have that mindset ki at least where we can save our life, where we can save ourselves, let's save.
Let's say, yeah, that's how I think the self-care is also started at the same time, right? So, before it was kind of a luxury. Okay. Now it is like more of, a treatment. That's the reason we go for spa and all that.
Correct.
Okay. So let's stress burst ourselves. So I think it's also self-care is also kind of a stress buster
Yeah,
to us these
definitely.
days.
See, nowadays there is so much of stress. Even for a small baby, I guess after 1 year he have a stress, no? And the kids who who are studying, they have so much of stress. We working in a corporate job or anyone, they have so much of stress. So the entire world is stress. So people want that love, and I guess the best of getting love from others to us. There are many people who go for depression or something because you're not getting that love, because every time we think that love should be the other person should give us.
Yes.
But I guess the main is the self love. You should love yourself.
True.
When you're loving yourself, the other person can love you. If you don't love yourself, however good you are, you'll not get that love from other. So this is actually the main reason why Floved is. It will give you self-love. When you are taking it, when you're using it, you'll feel that luxury. You'll feel loved. You want to use it. You will be pampered. That is the idea when we were making that product. So I just didn't wanted to make only a product that it will be like other products. Definitely my market is not as grown as the other brands, but my idea was whoever are using it, they will feel nice. The mother who are using the bath care, they will feel good and have the me time.
So self-care ho to stress buster bhi ho.
Yes.
What are the recent consumer trends and you actually like those trends?
So consumer trends, definitely people are getting aware of the ingredients. So whenever they are purchasing, like earlier, I think our parents, what they used to do is like they used to see only the manufacturing date and then the price. But now people are taking the initiative and using and checking the ingredients. So it's a nice trend that has been followed.
Okay.
So people now don't want to go for a fancy things, but then to check on the ingredients, what they are putting and what they are consuming. So it's not only for the food items, but now for everything. So that is a very nice trend, and I guess it will increase. People are getting aware because there's so much of pollutions and everything. So I guess people, for that, no one can do anything. We can stop. We can't, all these constructions things is happening, we can't stop anything. So maybe that is the reason people are getting more aware, and then so that whatever they are at least consuming, it's good. So it's a nice trend that is happening.
So tell us more about Floved. Okay, so you have few products, bathing products, body care products and lip care products. So what's more? Are you coming up with something more?
Yeah, definitely. We are just checking, we are talking about with our customers, like what are they facing up problem with. So recently we have started with lip and cheek tint. So that was like, because like few of my friends, I was just we just went for a party, and then I was asking, now what is the problem you guys are facing? So all these, so they were like the lip,
lip and cheek tint.
The lipsticks and all, they are fully loaded with chemicals.
Yes.
So then I was like, actually, I have never thought about it that like, because my lip balm was also there, it was like nude. So there was no color to it. So I was like, let me try with a lipstick. So with all natural ingredients and everything, I started with lip and cheek tint. Now there is many more products which is there on the list. Soon it will be launched.
And lip and cheek tint, I also think people go for it because it's easy to carry. and double काम करता है, and also people use it as eyeshadow also.
Yes,
So
yes.
it does lot of work all in one go.
Definitely. And lip and cheek tint ना, actually many people were very concerned कि ये हम cheeks में लगा सकते हैं क्या?
हाँ.
Because students say if you are putting any color to your cheeks ना, it get dry. So your skin will be dry. So I'm like, yeah, let me make this. So mine is like it stays. You will not feel that dryness in the lips also. Entire day you can wear it with confidence.
Okay. If any consumer is new to Fluffed, okay, what is that one product, and what is that one product you love, and what would you that suggest to that other person?
It's really a little tricky questions that which product should I choose will be my best product. But then I guess there's one product which I use it with my husband. It's a foot soak. So it's a very
Foot soak.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's an emotion that bring a lot. Though all the products are very nice and which is very dear to me. But then this is separate. This is one product which I use with my husband. So whenever after making our kids sleep, we sit down, we have a coffee, tea in our hand, and then we soak our feet, relax and then it relax our mind, relax our legs. So if you are struggling, if you are doing the entire day job, so be it corporate or be it something like a household work, I think, and then you're not getting time for yourself or to spend time with your husband, try foot soak.
Okay.
And it will rebond your
relaxation technique.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try this out, definitely. Okay, so before we wrap up this conversation, I have a small segment of a fun play game, okay, which is associated with words. So I'll be telling you words. You just have to tell what comes in your mind. Okay? Sure. I always used to do rapid fire, but this time I wanted to change it.
Oh, great.
Okay. So this is the Fluffed edition. Okay. So
nice.
Candle.
Light.
Skincare.
Fluffed.
Self-care.
Fluffed.
Relaxation.
Foot soak with husband.
Fluffed. Fluffed.
Feel loved.
Okay. Glow.
Natural beauty.
Luxury.
Smile. Peace of mind.
Happiness.
Self-love.
Lovely. You did it really lovely. Okay. Sneha, talking to you, it was really nice. I would also tell other people to also, like, if you are growing something, you want to be an entrepreneur, so you have to take a step. You don't think about later or whatever people or the society is telling. Take a step. Go for it right now. You have time. Okay. Right? That is what which I'm taking it from you today. So yes, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
Lovely talking to you.
Yeah, and I would actually say that there are many mothers like me who are not getting that push. So I really want, whoever are listening to this broadcast, please push yourself.
Yeah.
You will not get anyone who can push you. You need to push yourself and push however is convenient to you. Even a half an hour or 1 hour working you don't get to know that when it will bloom. So
stand up for yourself.
Yes.
Nobody is going to support you. Stand up for yourself and also do self-care. Yeah. That's more important to do all this.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you, Sneha.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
To our listeners, I hope this conversation inspires you to see self-care not as an indulgence, but as a self-love for yourself and for the people you cherish. Until next time, keep glowing, keep loving yourself.